Hello, in today's video we'll be looking at a device that will hopefully let me see through walls. Sort of. Anyway, let's get on with it. Roll titles! Hello, welcome to the channel if it's your first time here, and welcome back if it's not. Now, in today's video we will be looking at this, and this is the TopDon TC002 Thermal Imaging Camera, which the nice people at TopDon have very kindly sent me to test out. I'm quite interested to see how this works. Now, if you watch channels like My Mate Vince and The Coder and lots of Fix-It channels, you might have seen these kinds of devices before. And basically, it's a thermal imaging camera, and it allows you to see the heat of different things in the frame of the picture, and it will tell you how hot they are. Now, my plan for this eventually might be for repairing things, where I can see if a component's getting unnecessarily hot and bothered, but I have got a little project in mind for this. Now, I'm going to be running some network cables through the house, and I know where the electrical cables are in the house, and I can find them with a sort of wall scanning tool. But the problem is we've got plastic pipes for our central heating, and the sort of stud detectory things that I would use to sort of find metal pipes obviously don't work. So my thought is maybe I could use this, turn on the heating and see where the wall is hot, so I can actually get an idea of where the pipes are and avoid drilling through them, because I don't want to do that. Now, it's got this plastic wrapping on, so I'm going to get that off because it's making everything very reflective. There we go, so here it is. Now, this version is designed for iOS phones, so iPhones, and they do a version that is suitable for Android, and it has a USB-C connector, because basically this just plugs into the bottom of your phone through the Lightning connector in this case, or the USB-C connector. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you're Android or Apple, you can use one of these, and this is the one for Apple. These are not cheap. This retails at around about the £250 to £280 mark, so they are quite an investment. A lot of them are all at a very similar price point, and if you want one with an integrated screen, then you're going to have to step up even more. So this is probably the most affordable option just for sort of the hobbyist slash odd DIY person. If you're a proper tradesman, or you know, you're a hardcore tech guy, then maybe get one of the ones with a built-in screen. But I think this should be suitable for me and most people who watch this channel. Let's have a quick look at the box. So I've got TC002 Thermal Imaging Camera, and it is the TC002. And we've got some details of the specs on the back. So it's got a 256 by 192 pixels high-res infrared camera. Now, that might sound like quite a low resolution, and by today's standards it is, but that is pretty standard across the thermal imaging cameras range. A lot of them have got a similar size sensor. It's only when you get up to the sort of super expensive ones is where you get a more pixely sensor. It has a real-time temperature waveform, iOS devices with Lightning port supported, temperature abnormality, I don't know if that's the right word, temperature abnormality alarm, testable temperature range. It goes from -20 to 550 degrees Celsius. That's hot. And customizable imaging optimization. Nice. So you plug this in, and there's an app you can use, which I've already installed on my phone, and we'll look at that in a mo. So I just had to search for TopDon Thermal Imaging Camera in the App Store, and the app came up right at the top. So that's awesome. So let's go. Before I open the box, just a little bit of housekeeping. Firstly, please, if you're watching this, do hit that like button. The like button is like YouTube currency, and it just pushes the video out to a wider audience. So even if you're a channel member or you watch all my videos all the time, just remember to hit that like. It really helps. And also, there, if you wait for it, we're very, very nearly at 11. There we go. We're nearly at 11,000 subscribers. So that is amazing. It might have actually gone over 11,000 subscribers by the time this goes out. But thank you all so much for your support. It's great to see the channel growing. And you know, might get a plaque one day. One day. Anyway, let's get on with the unboxing. So yeah, we've got the TopDon branding. Well, this device is perfect already. It comes with a little protective case. I like that. And everything fits in the case. Well, so aside from the manual that's separate, but there's not like lots of things knocking around in the box. It's all in here, and that means it can all be kept together and kept safe. Lovely. Right, let's just have a little thumb through the manual. As manuals goes, it's as pretty simple as it is. So you need to be on iOS 11 and at least an iPhone 7 for this to work. Now, my only thought about this is I know Apple are looking at going over to USB-C connectors. So going forwards, you might have to get the USB-C version. I don't know. But yeah, there's rumors with the next iPhone that it's going to be fully USB-C and get rid of the lightning connector. So maybe bear that in mind. Let's unzip the guy. That's what she said. Oh, look at that guy. He is cute. So what have we got? Oh, okay. So it plugs it into the bottom of your phone in the lightning connector, but we do actually have this lightning connector extension cable, so you could actually move it around. You don't have to be firmly fixed onto your phone, so it could help you get into slightly tighter areas where your phone can't go. So it's nice that they've included that. And we've got this lovely little lens cloth to keep the lens all clean and tidy. And there we go. There he is. Look at that. Super cute. So you've got the TopDon branding on the back. I think that's some kind of, I think it's a metal thing. Feels very metally. And then, yeah, on the other side, we've just got the camera. Cool. Or hot, this will tell us. So in theory, that's how it goes. I mean, I guess we could probably turn it around the other way because lightning connectors work both ways. Right, so shall we fire up the software and see how that works? Right, so if we just go into the TC002 app, there we go. And right up there, it says it's connected, which it is. And let's fire it up, I guess. First time connection, please wait. Oh, wow, look. So you can see the cameras. So that's the screen. And look, this is the camera that's filming my face shots. You can see how warm that is. And this is the screen for the overhead camera. And this is one of my filming lights. So at the moment, the inside of that light is 26 degrees and the outer edge of that light is around about 33 degrees. That's so cool. So what do some of these guys do? So I assume, oh, I see. So you can use the camera and actually sort of take a picture of where you, what you've got the camera pointed on, sort of. Yeah, that's pretty smart. So you can take a picture of the thing and you can take a picture of its hotness. Yeah, I mean, it's saying that the screen light on its outer edges is 53 degrees. Does explain why it gets so warm in here when I'm filming. That's pretty cool. Right, what other things do we have? Okay, so there's different color schemes to measuring the temperature. That one's a bit like Predator, isn't it? Turn that off. You can switch it up so it's looking for even hotter temperatures now. So the default scale is -20 to 150, and this scale is looking at temperatures between 150 to 550. So that's good. Depending on the level of heat you want to record, you can alter it accordingly. Nice. So you can also make it record videos and take a photo. So let's take a photo of my monitor. And you can also record videos directly in the app as well, which is smart. Obviously at the moment, you're just seeing a screen recording of this, but you can make it to take actual videos. So I'm just gonna like wave it around my computer and see what it's doing. So let's make the video full screen. So this is it recording inside the camera. I'm just looking at things on my desk. The old Alexa's quite hot. It'd be interesting to see the heat from the top of my computer. Look, there we go. Whoa. Oi, oi, oi. So currently the radiator at the top of my computer is blowing out 46 degrees. That's mad. Look, there's my hand into the equation. Whereas I'm at 36 degrees. I really do like this. It's fascinating. Let's have a little look at the light over here. Yeah, that's 33 degrees. Oh, rising. That is smart. I like that. What do I look like under thermal imaging? Just spin it round. Look, you can see the heat signature left on me. Watch. That is slightly creepy. I'm really impressed with this. It's just plug and play and it just works. That is super cool. Now the problem is, I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but I'm currently filming this on probably one of the hottest days of the year. So it seems a bit stupid to put the heating on to see where the pipes are. I'm gonna give it a go. There's a radiator down here and I'm gonna just turn that one on and we'll just have a little look and see what's what. Thankfully, because I've got the TADO thing, I put a heating system, I'll put a link to it up in the description. I can granularly control the heating in each room. So the studio at the moment is nearly 25 degrees. Suboptimal. But in theory, this should show exactly where the pipes are in the wall because there's hot water rushing through them and they'll be heating up the certain parts of the wall. Now we live in a house that is built of plasterboard and dot and dab walls. So basically there's the plasterboard, there's sort of dot and dab, which is the adhesive almost to hold the plasterboard onto the breeze blocks, and then there's a layer of insulation, and then there's the bricks. And hopefully there shouldn't be too much insulation between where the pipes are to block out our view of them. That's the theory anyway. Now because the maximum temperature the TADO can go to is 25 degrees, and we're nearly at 25 degrees, I don't know if it's actually going to trigger the heating. Yeah, we've got a problem where it's so hot in here, it's too hot to turn the temperature on. So let's come back in a mo. I'm actually in the coldest room in the house, which is our downstairs toilet. And I put on the radiator in here because it would allow me to turn it on and start the heating. And my plan has actually worked. You can see from the valves on there and there that there's sort of a trace of heat going up into the middle And look, it actually goes up the wall. So we can see that plastic pipe curving in the wall. And up there is a photo frame that I put on the wall. And I had no idea that there was a heating pipe running behind it, because there's no real feeling of heat in the wall there, but we can see exactly where the heating pipe is. So we're in the living room, and this is where I want to put the network points. So let me show you exactly where I want them to go. Now my plan is to put some network points behind here on this wall there. But obviously I don't know where the pipes go. They could go around that way, like that, or they could go around that way and up there, and I don't really know. And obviously I don't want to start drilling over in this corner if there's pipes there. So hopefully we can use the TopDon to see behind the wall. I think that they're going to be going this way and maybe up there, because there is an outside tap on the wall there, and I think it probably makes sense for them to run all the pipes down and along there. So in theory, there shouldn't be anything where I'm going to put the network point. Let's turn the heating on and see what we get. Okay, so now we've got the heating on. It's so hot in here. I had to actually trick the heating and put a ice pack on the radiator valve. We look over into the corner where the sockets will be going. There's no hot spots at all. There's no lines or anything. Now let's go to the other side. Give it a mo to recalibrate. Oh, hang on. Can you see that? There we go, look. We can see exactly where the pipe is. So it's coming down from the wall there and going along here. So look, there we go, you can see it going up the wall. Again, I've had a very near miss with hitting a pipe where we put that shelf, but look, you can see it coming down from the ceiling. There we go, and it goes along there. I think it must be a little bit closer to the wall at that point. There we go. So we can see it running around and then down towards the back of the radiator. So what this tells me here is there's no pipes, there's no electrics on this wall either. So we can literally see the pipe. There we go, in that shot there. That is mad. Amazing. Right, okay, let's go back to the desk and finish up. Wow, I cannot believe how good that is. I'm actually shocked just how powerful this tiny little gadget is.
That's what she said. No time, but she did. No time!
I shouldn't have been worrying about the project that I'm about to undertake. It's the actual jobs that I've already done, where I've hung up those shelves and the picture frame in the toilet. I could have so easily gone through a pipe. I didn't think for a second, especially in the living room, that there would be water pipes running down that wall exactly where they were. I knew that the outside tap was there, so I'd sort of avoided that, but the heating pipe was sort of way out of the way. This little gadget lets you see through walls, and that is incredible. So now, whenever I do any DIY in the house, I can run over with the cable detector and the stud detector, and then I can just have a little look through this as well to make sure there's no heating pipes there. Incredible. It really is incredible. So yeah, I'd absolutely recommend this product. It is insanely smart, and it's probably one of the cheapest ways that you're going to get yourself a thermal imaging camera, because it's all there, and the app is really quite nice as well. It's going to be invaluable going forwards for future DIY projects. I'm going to stop filming this now and go out and enjoy the sunshine. If the weather's good where you are, I hope you enjoy it too. But yeah, that is it from me. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, but for now, it's game over.